So I just jumped to the conclusion that I just like getting hurt and talking about it. We've already been through a broken wrist. I pretty much almost suffocated and burnt myself to death in a suit in 110-degree heat. And now, my back. It is currently 12:55 in the morning. Excuse my room, excuse my bed. You know, I'll get to that later. It's early in the morning. So this is what happened. So basically, I never see the snow like that. So every time I do, I try to take it to the max that I can, because who knows when I'm gonna see it again. Me and my friends, we all planned this trip to go see the snow, as you can see. After like 3 weeks of preparing or 3 weeks of counseling on each other, we finally had a successful trip. So the night before, we always do last minute shopping. We got gloves, sleds, all types of other things like that. The only thing I was excited for was actually going down on the sled. You know, I like slopes. I've always wanted to snowboard, still never went. So I was like, I'm going down this sled. So we bought about 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 different sleds. And I just couldn't wait for the next day. So when the next day came, as soon as we made it up to the mountain that we went to go see the snow, first thing I was thinking of, man, where is the biggest mountain? What is the biggest slope I could take right now? So as soon as my shoes hit the ice or the snow, whatever it was, I started slipping. So I'm like, okay, something tells me not everything is right here. We're all enjoying, you know, what's going on and things like that. What's the only thing that's going through my mind is this sled. So I picked one sled out of all the sleds we had, and I make my way up this mountain. Just a simple mountain. It looked like other sleds and other trails have been down this mountain before, so I'm like, okay, this has been tested. So I went up pretty high, and as soon as I placed my sled, and as soon as I seen where I wanted to go, I hopped on my sled and I started going. The first time, it was fun. It's been years. I don't think I've hit the sled or went down snow or anything like that in a while. So, you know, it was pretty fun. Second time I went down, nothing happened. I was super fun. It was fine. I even think I went a third time. It was just, I forgot about what was going on. And then the fourth time came. I wanted to get it on camera this time. So I gave one of my friends my camera, and I was like, yo, you gotta film this. So if it's gonna be on camera, you know I gotta make the most of it. I take my sled, and let me remind you, I'm already tired, you know what I'm saying? Going up this mountain isn't easy, especially on slippery shoes. I really have to, know what I'm doing to get up there. So as I'm looking back, I'm looking like this. I'm high. Let me remind you, I'm high as, you know what I'm saying? I'm up there, and I'm just like, I need to go a little bit higher. So I keep going higher. And I keep going higher and higher and higher. And I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like walking no more. I'm ready to go down this thing and call it a day. So the direction that I actually chose, I didn't end up going that direction. I actually almost hit my cameraman, as you can see. In my mind, or in my face, I'm hearing my other friends scream. You know, in my mind, as I took off or past my cameraman, I'm going at least 40, 50 miles an hour. That's how it felt. At least that's how it felt. And right when I'm thinking it should be time to stop because I'm dodging through trees and other things like that, I'm just like, I should stop. And I hear one of my other friends, don't bail, don't bail. And so I just couldn't bail, you know what I'm saying? And then, the second thought comes of bailing. And I just don't. So, come to think of it, what's coming ahead of me is not the bottom. It's another smaller hill that leads to the bottom but isn't the bottom. So it's basically this hill, and then it's a gap, and then there's the bottom. So it's a little slope and other things like that. So with me going 40 to something miles an hour, I'm in my mind, like a split second, I'm thinking, should I stop or like should I turn over? I don't know what to do. And I'm just like, make the most of it right now. So as soon as I hit the edge of that slope, my tailbone hits the ground. I'm talking about, I'm hitting crazy speeds. As soon as I hit the ground, it was just pain on impact. As soon as it happened, I'm holding my back. As I'm trying to slow down, my body's rolling. I broke the sled. The sled's done. I got we have so many other sleds I don't really care. But man, as soon as I hit I'm just like, man, this is why you gotta follow your first mind. That little voice that talks inside of you, listen to it, because that's gonna help you get out of quick situations that should never happen. But man, let me tell you, my friends, they didn't notice until I was really wasn't getting up. Only thing I was thinking about was, man, what was I thinking? it even mattered to me about the snowing and things like that. I was honestly ready to go home. But it's, you know, my back was hurting so bad, honestly, I almost thought I couldn't feel my limbs. Luckily, you know, as soon as you get hurt, you're gonna put ice on the injured part of your body anyway, so I was already laying on ice. I was already doing the automatic thing. But I knew everything was okay as soon as I felt my toes wiggle and my legs feel a little bit. It took a while for me to get up, but you know, I was cold as I don't know what, so I had to get up eventually. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of this video. But all I'm saying is lesson learned and things like that. Hopefully there's no more story times about me getting hurt. Hopefully this is about something, you know, magical or something happy. There's something to be excited about instead of me being hurt, because I'm not a test dummy. That's not what I'm going to school for. But anyways, if you guys like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. I'm trying to push out these videos as much as I can and things like that. Please bear with me. Look at my schedule. But since I've been gone for a while, let's shoot for 50 likes on this one. You know I gotta do it big always. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. I'm probably about to hit the hay. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Somebody, he needs some